Dr. Chris Clayton's practice is dedicated to helping people lose weight, stop smoking, eliminate phobias, control anxiety, and increase productivity.
It even helped me in other things because I stress about every little thing.
If anyone needed any type of help for any type of disorder or a problem that they had, I would surely recommend Dr. Clayton.
Hypnosis is affordable, requires no medication, is pain-free and non-invasive, and 9 out of 10 of Dr. Clayton's clients experience a positive result in 2 to 3 visits.
I felt that the results were immediate.
Since that one meeting, basically, I've gone from 2 packs a day to 1 a day.
Unlike diets, willpower, medication, and other forms of therapy, hypnosis is fast, totally safe, and relaxing. Call Dr. Clayton's office or visit the website.
He's able to accommodate my schedule after work.
What can hypnosis do for you? It can change your life.
And I knew that I was okay. I really knew.
Now, the question at hand for Dr. Chris Clayton is, when does hypnosis not work? And you just given me an illustration of where it will not work.
My best friend asked me, well, can you hypnotize me to be nice? And I said, well, I'm a hypnotist, not a magician.
Okay, so if you're not nice, don't come see Dr. Chris. He can't help you. When does hypnosis not work, Chris?
Well, there is one overwhelming time, like 99% of the time, if it doesn't work, there is one reason for it.
And that is?
And that reason is if the person, for whatever reason, doesn't cooperate or doesn't want to be there. Like, for example, you can't say...
You can't force somebody to
hypnotize my husband to make him quit smoking, or hypnotize my wife to make her lose weight. That's not going to work because the person has to cooperate. It's always necessarily an interactive process. So if the person comes in because someone else is making them come in, or if they come in and they don't really want to solve the problem, then it's not going to work. And 99% of the time, that's the reason why hypnosis doesn't work.
I'm wondering, with hypnotherapy, if hypnotherapy in many respects is not a safer way to approach weight loss.
Well, hypnosis is absolutely safer. Most Americans eat 2 to 3 times the amount that their body actually needs.
Why, though, Dr.
Well, the reason is because most people, if you ask, well, think of chocolate cake. Well, what do you think of? Most people, especially Americans, tend to think of the taste. And when you're focused on taste, you will tend to eat too much and you'll tend to eat the wrong types of foods. But people who are naturally slender, they will tend to think about how the food makes them feel. And when you think about how the food makes you feel, you'll eat the right amount of food, which is usually 1/3 to 1/2 of what most people eat, and also you will tend to eat better types of food, better quality foods. Hypnosis can essentially switch it so that instead of focusing on taste, you focus on how that food makes you feel. You're eating less food and you're eating better food.
I see. So if I were somebody who was coming to you for weight loss, had a weight problem, and I assume that you see some people who are pretty obese, do you not?
Yep, absolutely. In fact...
and they've tried everything?
Yep. Oh, yeah, always. They've always tried everything. One lady I saw came to me and she was 418 pounds. And she is
Now that's life-threatening.
Yeah, that is absolutely life-threatening. Yes. And a lot of people were recommending that she get the surgery, but she really didn't want to do that. And I feel she had good reasons for that. And I started working with her, and she has already lost a significant amount of weight.
Weight Watchers, Slim Fast, Nutrisystem, NutriFast, I mean, you name it, I've tried it, and I was ready to go under the knife for gastric bypass. I came to see Dr. Clayton under a dare for my brother because they didn't want me to have the surgery. He was very interested in helping me, and I really liked his hours. They were awesome. The fact that he had evening hours, and I live in Hampton, it worked perfectly. And I'm here right now to get another one of those great feelings, so I'm getting ready to go in and have a session now.
Then close your eyes and take a deep breath if you would, please. There you go, that's perfect. And just let your breathing get slower and deeper. Let your muscles go completely loose and limp and relaxed. Fast forward 2 years. 2 years after implementing this new behavior, and you see yourself and you've lost all of the weight that you want to lose. You're looking and feeling better than you have in your entire life. You feel comfortable going out and wearing any clothes you want. You enjoy going to the store and buying normal sized clothes. You look forward to going to the beach and restaurants and anywhere else you want. Now, Janet, I'd like for you to turn inward and ask your unconscious if it understands.
Let's talk about addictions, because obviously food is in some respects an addiction, but it's not a pernicious addiction in the same way that smoking or illicit drugs might be. What success do you have with smoking and some of the more serious problems like drinking and drugs?
The primary difference between, say, smoking and being addicted to eating is that smoking also has a physical component. Now, as far as the mental component is concerned, it's the same as the overeating. So we simply change the focus of what the person is sensitive to the fact that it hurts their throat, that it hurts their lungs, they're coughing, and then once the mental addiction is neutralized, then we focus on changing the physical addiction.
I had a smoking problem. I quit for 5 years once, went through a trying time in my life and picked them back up. I've been trying for the last year or so to quit smoking, from Wellbutrin to cold turkey, and nothing seems to help. I've heard some radio ads about hypnosis. I knew a close friend of the family went through it about 4 years ago, so I started checking into it, and I went to the phone book. And that's where I found Dr. Clayton. I gave him a call. He explained in pretty much detail on the phone what it was about, and how it was going to work. After the first 2 meetings, I've gone from 2 packs to 1 pack a day. In the very near future, which probably be another 3 to 4 sessions or 2 to 3 months, I can picture myself being smoke-free.
There's more straight ahead with Dr. Chris Clayton when FYI continues. You'll find out that hypnotherapy is not only for the negatives in your life, but also the positives. We'll be talking with Tanique Darling. She won a gold in the Olympics in Greece, and she credits a lot of what happened for her to Dr. Chris Clayton. Right on the other side.
Dr. Chris Clayton's practice is dedicated to helping people lose weight, stop smoking, eliminate phobias, control anxiety, and increase productivity.
It even helped me in other things because I stress about every little thing.
If anyone needed any type of help for any type of disorder or a problem that they had, I would surely recommend Dr. Clayton.
Hypnosis is affordable, requires no medication, is pain-free and non-invasive, and 9 out of 10 of Dr. Clayton's clients experience a positive result in 2 to 3 visits.
I felt that the results were immediate.
Since that 1 meeting, basically, I've gone from 2 packs a day to 1 a day.
Unlike diets, willpower, medication, and other forms of therapy, hypnosis is fast, totally safe, and relaxing. Call Dr. Clayton's office or visit the website.
He's able to accommodate my schedule after work.
What can hypnosis do for you? It can change your life.
And I knew that I was okay. I really knew.
And every session that I had with Dr. Clayton, I was able to see the goal more clearly and to see it become more realized as time went on. Things like that you're just simply not aware of until you go through a program like Dr. Clayton offers.
We said earlier on in the program that we'd be talking with Tanique Darling. This is the lady who won the gold for the Bahamas in the recent Olympics in Greece. And she's on the telephone with us now, all the way from Hawaii. And Tanique, we've just put up your excellent and amazing win in that 400-meter race.
At that point in time, I was really in a zone where total concentration, relaxation, and everything just was a part of me. And I think that's what you saw.
How much influence do you think Dr. Clayton's work with you had on both your demeanor and your ability to win that race so handily?
Yes, I, credit Dr. Clayton with so much because I feel like his work with me has been instrumental in my performance this year. I could not imagine being in the right mindset without the work that we've done. Bringing him along as part of my team this year has helped me so much.
Thanks once again, Tanique.
Yes, and I just, want to say thanks again to Dr. Clayton for helping me make my Olympic goal dream come true. And, just for helping me with, finding the methods to deal and cope with other things in my life.
We talked about positive aspects. We've just seen what has to be a very positive aspect of the use of hypnotherapy. This woman, Tanique, says that to a very great extent she won the gold for the Bahamas the first time ever, as a result of interfacing with you, and you're helping her to psych herself up to do it.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm very proud of her. We essentially worked on getting her into the zone. You hear about athletes going into the zone.
She talks about that.
Yep. And most people think that the zone happens randomly, but it really doesn't. It happens based on certain unconscious factors. So essentially, we use the hypnosis to set up those factors so that as soon as she's about to start her race, she automatically goes into the zone.
So hypnosis is great for athletes and for those of us who are weekend duffers as well. But there are also broader applications, such as test taking, which is a nemesis for a lot of people.
When I took the test, I noticed that I was having extreme test anxiety. I was nervous, I was panicky, and I couldn't finish the test because I was running out of time. It was crucial that I had to pass this test in order to get a 3-year contract with my school. And after going through the sessions, I was actually excited about getting the test over with, and I wasn't nervous at all. I was ready to take it. The test went wonderful. I finished the test in an hour and a half, so I had 30 minutes left to go back and check my work.
In effect, they have, in quotes, hypnotized themselves to believe that they are not good test takers. What you are doing is reversing that suggestion that they've given themselves.
Yep, that's a great way to say it. And once they believe that they're good test takers, and in fact we turn them into better test takers by making them more efficient, faster, more clear thinking, and one of the results of all that is that they believe they're a better test taker because they are, and then the anxiety goes away and they perform at their optimum just like an athlete does.
Let's say that somebody was watching this program, they've listened to the program, watched the program, are convinced that you can be of help to them. But what's the next step?
Well, after that, they come in for a free consultation, and we sit down and we discuss what exactly the problem or goal is, and then we create a plan so that we can get them to that goal.
What about people who have, like, fatigue syndrome and something like that? Can you help people in that?
If someone has some kind of physical disorder, chronic fatigue syndrome, insomnia, some pain conditions, if it comes from the mind, if it's psychogenic in nature, then hypnosis can help. So essentially what we do is they see a physician to make sure there is no physical problem, and then once the physician has said, no, it's a mental problem, they come to me and hypnosis can take care of that.
We've been talking with Dr. Chris Clayton for the past half hour. He's a hypnotherapist and a doctor of psychology. If you have issues surrounding weight loss, eating problems, smoking cessation, drinking problems, many of the issues that most of us face in our daily lives, Dr. Chris can be of help to you. And if you think it's very costly, you'd be wrong. Don't not pick up the phone or go to the website because you think this is going to cost a lot of money, because it doesn't. Thanks for being with us, Dr. Chris, and we'll see you again the next time on FYI.